Hey, so it is currently. Wow. I just pulled the tea bag out under the pillow. Good job. What I was saying is it is currently Monday. It's about 8 p.m. and I have had a pretty relaxed day. I had a lot of things on my to-do list, probably too many, so it was pretty overwhelming. So I pretty much just ended up eating a lot, roaming around my apartment. I went grocery shopping. I posted on my blog and on Medium. I did the Insta stories on here, and really that's about it. I listened to like 5 podcasts on the Armchair Expert. It's my current favorite thing to do. That's about it. And I had some major things on my to-do list. We have a podcast coming out hopefully at the end of the week for our weekend update. And I was supposed to edit that. I have not edited it yet. I still have intention of maybe getting around to a little bit of editing tonight. I also am supposed to make a trailer for the music video that I made last week with Mora and Rose. Why did I just call him Rose? I went to say Rosie and then I was like, what should I call him? Rose. Anyways, so I was supposed to make a trailer for Heartbreak Kids music video so we can post on Instagram and stuff. I have not gotten around to that yet. Sorry, Rosie. But I don't know how to feel on days like this because I'm never home. So then when I am home, I just want to like roam about and, enjoy myself, enjoy a cup of coffee 9 times over again. I like to watch, a YouTube video and listen to the podcast while, I work on the blog. That's not stressful to me. But I really take it pretty slow. I always get really stressed out when my room is a wreck, and it is right now because I think I've been traveling all week. This is my first day back in the apartment for more than 12 hours. So I've been in and out of the apartment for 7 days pretty much. And so I come in for, 12 hours, throw shit in my bag and pull shit out of my bag and then go again. And it just becomes a lot, especially because we were filming a music video last week. So, it just felt like I had more things on my mind, more things to track, and I don't want to make excuses, but, stuff gets messy. So, but I hate that because then when I come home and it's my day off, I feel like it gets in the way of me being able to be fully productive because I feel like I can't be productive until I clean up. And then I also feel guilty if I spend too much time cleaning up because I need to be productive. So today I was teetering between should I clean up now or should I be productive first? And it just kind of became a thing where I didn't do very much of anything. As far as my goal for the week goes, I believe it was still again to work on the muslin patterns for the collection that I want to bring out this spring. And because I decided so last minute to try to make a music video, it was my idea, and I got Rosie to agree to it, and then more to help by being the cinematographer and pretty much a co-director and producer of it. Since what I'm trying to say is since that was so last minute, it was a lot of work in a really short period of time, pretty much 1 week, to film, edit, and release. And there's so much that goes into every element of it. And so nothing on my personal to-do list has gotten accomplished. And I don't really know what to feel about that because I feel still really fulfilled. And I feel like it was one of the greatest weeks in a long time. Like, it was so fun. Me and Maura also filmed the first episode of the Weekend Update podcast, and I don't know if that's what we're gonna call it. We just call, what we do on the weekends, Weekend Update right now on the Walking Produce, so that's why we're kind of like currently calling it that. I don't know. But what is it called? So I cannot speak. I feel like, why am I this tired? For no reason. So yeah, we filmed the first episode. Then when I was here in New York it's such a whirlwind. I know that I didn't have days off, but I know I was here like switching out my stuff and then going back out the next day. So at some point when I was here for a short period of time, me and my brother Joe filmed another episode of the podcast, and both of them have to be edited. I plan on editing them hopefully tonight and tomorrow, just to get them out of the way. And yeah, so what I'm trying to say, long story short, is I wasn't as productive as I wished to be, but I'm also not mad because I was, in another way, so productive, like beyond productive, way more productive than I ever am. And I realized some really important things, like over the past week. I realized working on these like samples for the podcast. I say samples because, who even knows like what will come of it? Like, it's just such a new idea. We just kind of threw it out there, attempted it, and we'll see what happens because I don't know. I don't even know how it sounds. I have to edit it. But that was super fun, and I really enjoy doing that. I love being on set. Whenever I have the opportunity to work on something that involves a production, I'm all there. Like, it's my favorite thing in the world. And I already knew that, but I haven't got to be on a set for such a long time now. I think the last set I was on, I've been on like photo shoots more recently, but a film set, I think last time was like, maybe more was shooting a short film, like, or maybe not even that. Maybe it was when we were attempting to film something a few years ago when we were in Paris. I don't remember. But like an actual film set, not just vlogging, was a long time, and like years. And this was so fantastic. We worked great together. There was some ups and downs for sure, but our ability to communicate afterwards and try to work on what maybe hasn't gone so well and what we can do differently in the future is just so awesome. Like, I feel like the people around me are so self-aware and so interested in growing as people that it just makes any project that much more enjoyable, because if you're being bothered by something, even if you don't bring it up in the moment, like, you can talk about it later, and it just makes the whole experience so much greater. It makes you be able to grow as a person as well as them, and just become better at like, the tasks at hand. And I'm just loving it. So honestly, I'm going to call this week a win, even though I have not worked on my goal for the week, and it's been like 2 weeks. And before that, it was probably 2 months. But that's okay. I'm still going to make that my to-do item for the next week. Yes, I know I listed a bunch of things I have to do, but I am determined to get those muslins and patterns completed for this collection. I'm determined to make this collection a thing. And I'm also really excited about the potential of doing a little podcast on here and just seeing where things can take us, because I'm having a great time. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I think it's been a pretty awesome week. And if you haven't checked out the music video Heartbreak Kids yet, check it out. It's on r.d.tyrus YouTube channel. And if you don't know how to spell Tyrus, check the description. I will link it down below. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.